Welcome, Wanderers, back to Records of the Realms. Let's see. Audio's working for me. Can you guys make some noise real quick?
Some noise real
Whoa,
quick.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Love
whoa.
the people who just say the words that I said. It's great.
Love you too.
I got flagged to reduce noise.
Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. I think we can do that much.
We
welcome,
get 3
guys.
notes.
Yeah, we are here for a fun little one-shot called the Cretaceous Playground.
Nobody related to anything else.
Yeah. Trademarked. We're here to have a good time. Meg is actually going to be in charge of us this round, but I'm just going to do a quick round of opening stuff, and then we're all going to introduce ourselves and a little bit about our characters. And then there's not really like a recap from last time because this is a one-shot. So then it's just going to be Meg's whole show. So have fun with that. But hi, y'all. I'm Vinny, or Vander, from Vander.Vision. I do cosplay photography, videography, and I make TTRPG content, mainly stuff on here. You've probably seen me before if you're on here right now. And I will be playing Thrasi, who is a goblin fighter, aka the Hugger. Start with Moth. Moth can go first.
Oh, that's legacy content. Okay, hello. My name is Moth. My pronouns are she, her. I'm returning as a alum from the Light Arc, kind of. If you remember me as my character Temerity, will be playing Venti, Sommerset, the Aasimar Circle of the Shepherd Druid.
Yuri, do you mind going next?
Of course. Hello, everyone. My name is Yuri. That is Yuri. Pronouns she, they. You can find me at Yuri and the Beast absolutely everywhere. I am currently the marketing director for Tabletop Tail Spinners. We do podcasts and live streams of TTRPGs. We focus on diversity without tokenism. It is my first time here on this channel, and I am very, very excited to play with you guys. Today, I will be playing an Aarakocra named Kiki, who is a ranger.
All right, and over to Rachel.
Hello. I am Rachel Schumacher. First time here on this channel. Hello, everyone. Very excited to get all up involved. I go by any pronouns. Call me whatever you like. You can find me under my name everywhere. I'm an actor. I do all the jazz. Come find me. And I'm gonna play a little bit of a fancy scientist, magical scientist. By the name of Avril today. And yeah, that's about it.
And Meg, up to you.
Oh, okay. Now I actually have to do something. All right. We start in the lobby of what looks like a museum. The ceiling is high, capped with a dome made of glass, letting in the sunlight of the day. The floor shines with a light, a mural depicting an island viewed from the sky. Skeletons of great beasts stand around you. An elderly wizard, dressed in all white, leaning on a walking cane, briskly walks up to greet you. Good day. Glad to finally meet you. You lucky few have been invited to a mysterious island by a mysterious, extremely rich wizard to participate in a sort of test run. You see, he's created the greatest attraction known to the world, and he's spared no expense. The park will open with a basic tour that you're about to see, and later on, attractions will be added. However, his investors are a little skeptical about the safety of the park and are insisting on an inspection. So this is where you all come in. Will you agree to take the tour?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
What if we said no now? That'd be weird, huh?
Stream over. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Velociraptor eats you. What?
On the way out.
On the way out. Is there some type of contract or something to protect us? Like, I don't entirely understand with the whole safety measures issue. I myself am pretty capable, but I'm not sure about these other individuals.
Oh, it's nothing. Just a standard little NDA. You can't tell anyone what you see on the island.
Yeah, reassuring.
Yep. I don't like lawyers, but they want you guys to sign these.
Does this guy seem like a trustworthy sort? Like, do they come off like
He's a
someone
rather
that I would want to trust?
he's a rather grandfatherly gentleman. He looks like a grandpa. I don't know if you trust grandpas, but he looks like a grandpa.
I am hundreds of years old. I don't remember my grandpa.
He looks like a human's grandpa,
Oh,
even though he's a
short-lived life, short-sighted life.
he's human wizard. Fine. Yeah, he looks like a human grandpa.
But like, I can't get a read on this guy.
No.
No, okay,
No.
damn. All right.
You're not sure if he's truly that genuine about like how awesome this is going to be, or if he's playing a con.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I guess I'm here anyway. Might as well.
Can I write down a fake name? Like, can I sign a fake name?
I'm just a wizard. I don't know laws.
Is he checking IDs?
Oh,
He's not.
this is Rachel. Can I sign a fake name and see if I get away with it?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do sleight of hand.
Okay, let's find out. Okay. 14.
Yeah, he's not even looking at the paper that you're signing. He's
Hell
just
yeah.
excited to get you guys going here because as soon as you guys okay this place, the lawyers will back off.
Got it.
I'm down to go. Sounds exciting. With absolutely no details. Sounds very exciting.
Perfect. If you'll all follow along with me, having agreed to take the tour, and yes, we did not even get an assent from Kiki, but he's taking you anyways.
Oh, I said yes, of course, like right away.
Oh,
First
perfect.
Before anybody even mentioned
Perfect.
anything. That was the first
Awesome.
one.
So I'm the
Awesome.
only one with concerns. Okay, great. Let's go.
Having agreed to take the tour, Wizard Hammond, that he did introduce himself as Wizard Hammond, I just didn't say it, ushers you out of the museum and down to a wagon. It's kind of a strange wagon because it's standing alone and there's no beast of burden before it. There's no horse, no ox, no nothing. Wizard Hammond explains that the wagon is top of the line, spared no expense, and will be able to move itself. No need for a beast or a driver. So who would like to sit where in the wagon? Who's up front? Who's in the back? Standard 2x2.
What has a better view? Do they all have an equal view?
They all have an equal view. It's open air.
I'm small, so I would like to be up front just in case.
I'll sit on the outside seat next to the goblin.
Yeah, I'll take the back.
Sure, I'll take the seat that's left.
All right, so just drawing myself. We got Thrasi.
No reason.
Are we gonna get sniped? What?
I know.
I need to know
I don't
who's
think
there.
President, get down!
Never told you about the
I don't think
velociraptors
I
that
like
had
the
sniper
fact that our
rifles.
seats matter.
All right, so who's in the front row? Thrasi and
Venti?
Venti.
No, I'm in the second. I'm in the. Well, wait. Are we seated like if the
Two little
truck-
rows.
Two rows. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm thinking about like totally. I'm thinking Indiana Jones when I should be thinking other non-trademarked material. Okay.
Same
Yeah.
music
Fair.
composer.
Yeah,
Wrong movie.
Montana James. Not.
I'll be front.
So good.
Out. Yeah.
Next
sure.
one shot, Montana James.
Montana James.
You said it. I'm gonna do it.
It's fine. Yeah, I just want to be up front so I can see things. Otherwise, that's all my concern.
All right, so Thrasi and who's up front?
Me.
Okay, Thrasi and Venti.
Venti.
And then
Can I look over at this goblin? What's this goblin looking like?
yes, if you guys would like to introduce yourselves to each other while the wagon starts moving towards the tour. Go for it.
This little goblin, little girl, has a sash not unlike some scouts that exist in our world, with many a badge. Lots of different badges. All of them have different animals on it. That you see like a hippo, a giraffe, griffin. and it says Hugger's Legion up top. And she also has a lot of pieces missing from her ears. Like some things have gotten some good bites. But she looks thrilled about whatever's about to happen.
Like mouth breathing thrilled, or just like
Yeah.
a little both?
A
Okay.
little both.
Column A, column B. Got
Yeah.
it.
Thrilled like a certain child who will be electroshocked later on.
Yeah, just
If you're
excited
following
to look
along
at
with what we are definitely not basing this off of.
Yes, perfect.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Good.
What's your name, little goblin?
Oh, hi, I'm Thrasi. What's yours?
My name is Ventiel, but you can just call me Venti.
What does Venti look like? While we're getting scripts?
So Venti is where you are a small girl, I am a large girl.
About 20 ounces.
Yeah, about 20 ounces. Let's see. Feminine but strong features, warm honey kind of colored skin, with long kind of wavy hair that goes from a platinum blonde into like a pale pink in an ombre style. About 6'2",
Jeez.
and has just kind of like a otherworldly sort of features, but otherwise looking like just like a pretty attractive human.
So the front of the wagon is like this.
Meep.
Yeah, the graph for the front row is.
Yeah, that means I'm definitely sitting behind the goblin. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to see anything because I'm rather small as well.
Oh, Venti would definitely be like chilling, like leaning back, like in the seat. So you could probably see over if you were sitting behind. Anyways. I'll cast a glance over my shoulder and kind of take in the other two. And you guys are?
Oh, we're exchanging names?
I suppose so. Hello, I'm Kiki. And you see she very bird-like, well, she's an Aarakocra. So in a very bird-like fashion, when you address her, she just looks and like cocks her head to the side. She is very small. She's about, I don't know, like just right under like the 5 foot mark. And again, very bird-like, very small hands and little feetsies, and her kind of plumage coloration. Think of like a sparrow bird. So you would see like the dark browns and very like literally like this. And she's wearing red underneath a like dark green cloak that you can't see her wings because she has her cloak kind of over all of her form. But yeah, and before, when you turned around to address the two in the back, she's just really trying to see if she could spot anything with her little bird eyes, just trying to catch anything that moves. Not really paying attention until you directly addressed her.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Okay, I guess if we're doing names, hello, Avril.
Love it.
She blinks like 4 times, just waiting for like.
What does Avril look like?
Avril is like not quite as tall as Venti, but decently tall. Much more like thin frame, but very like stick straight. And the outfit and the hair is all like solid dark blues, solid dark black, if you can make black darker. And sorts of like, there's gems and there's filigree, and it's a bit of like expensive, but not rich money expensive, more like well-kept expensive. And then she has like very vibrant red eyes and a matching like red pauldron on one of her shoulders, and those are the only like hints of color. But everything just kind of is as closed off as her personality.
I love that Thrasi and Kiki basically have like 50% of their view blocked by these two pillars. Like, do any of you like hugs?
No, and don't try it.
I wouldn't. That's why I was asking beforehand.
Well, it's nice of you to ask, I suppose. It depends. You have to be careful with my wings, though.
All right. Now that we're all acquainted, the tour begins as the wagon is propelling itself forward along a path into the forest. The forest is dense and the air is thick and humid. You can hear bird calls echoing all around you, and they are definitely not from Kiki. A small stone mounted in the front of the wagon faintly glows. The first dinosaur you'll see on your tour is the mighty hadrosaur. This family of duck-billed dinosaurs are herbivorous and lived during the Cretaceous period, because that exists in D&D now. In a small clearing, you see a small herd of semi-quadrupedal beasts with bony head crests munching on vegetation. One or two look up as the wagon passes by slowly, but they seem unbothered by your presence. Just checking. The wagon's going to go slowly by. Does anyone want to do anything, or are we just staying in the wagon?
Can I catch any hints of if they're communicating with each other, what they're saying? Given my speech of the woods ability, which allows me to understand the speech of beasts?
Sure. You catch a little whiff of the nearest one, mid-chew, looking up and going, wagon again. Don't look at them. If we don't look, they'll go away.
Venti will give like a hearty chuckle.
The thought of all animals in zoos and stuff. Just don't look at them. Just don't.
Yeah. It's just funny, but really it's sad.
Kiki turns to the group. Goes, did you know we are technically cousins? Well, very far, far, far away cousins. And these, I suppose, are made by the wizard. But the DNA relation, yes, cousins.
What
I
is
don't know what they're saying,
DNA?
though, but I wish that I did.
You have dino DNA?
What does DNA stand for? Do not attack.
Yep.
Very,
Right.
very, very old descendants, I suppose.
Oh, cousins. Interesting. So, were they like plucked like a chicken?
I do not know, actually. I have no idea.
So, tell me why, if you're our cousins, that you are so small, if they are so large.
Well, there are very, 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 very large dinosaurs, and very, 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 very small ones too. And I suppose as time went on, we all just change a little more, don't we? I have no idea.
Seems like even an old druid can learn something new.
Do your feathers fall out?
If you pull on them, I suppose. Just like your hair.
Do they fall out naturally at all?
After the winter, when spring starts.
Okay.
Why?
No reason.
Never mind. Yes, I don't want to know.
I love this.
Good call, sharp.
And she'll just go back to just like awe-stricken, just staring at them, hoping they notice her.
What were the rules about getting out?
Nothing was mentioned before you got in the wagon.
No,
Cool.
of course there wasn't.
At some point, I might be a problem, but for now.
All right, well, the tour moves on with the wagon ambling down a path onto the next dinosaurs for your tour. The small stone mounted on the wagon glows again. The next dinosaur you will see is the king of the dinosaurs, the Tyrannosaurus rex. It is now believed that a young T-Rex may have had feathers to keep warm, but adults were large enough to maintain their own body heat. The wagon slows to a stop in front of a sizable clearing. You may be nervous that a carnivorous dinosaur like the T-Rex is too dangerous for this tour. Fear not. There are wards in place to keep the T-Rex safely in his own space and away from our visitors. The wagon lingers in front of a clearing for a few minutes, but no T-Rex appears.
Immediately, I want to try and figure out what that ward is. Do I know what that ward is?
That'd be Arcana. Roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Kiki turns to the group again. Feathers. Did you hear that? Feathers. That answers your question, right?
I hope they're super big.
So that's my
feathers.
great grandfather, grandmother. I don't know,
Auntie?
but she said feathers. Well, he said because it's the professor's voice, right?
That's
Or-
someone's voice.
It's somebody's voice. It's
Someone was
Alexa.
hired
Just
to record into their speaking. So.
Spared no expense.
The little DNA video.
That's Mr. DNA.
yes.
He's trademarked.
Well, this one had feathers. That means they're my great grand something. I can't see them though. I would like to see them.
Him. Hello!
Good idea. And she starts like whistling out loud to see if anything responds.
Okay. You two can do animal handling checks. Avril, what'd you get?
I'm not sure if mine qualifies as that. but yeah.
Oh, I got one of the most disappointing things I could ever get for playing a wizard. I got an 8.
Yeah, no, it's some kind of a force field, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. It's
I
a
got
ward. It's probably going to be a force
16.
field if it's keeping something big away.
Okay.
Right, you got a what?
16 on my animal handling.
All right, well, your whistle was pretty good.
Just I'm a bird.
Some-
That's what we do. We whistle.
Yeah. Some animals nearby like popped out of bushes or like stuck their heads up to see what was going on, but still no T-Rex.
Maybe they're asleep.
Probably for the best to let them do what nature says.
But I want to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. In our lifetime, we want a lot of things, don't we?
Yes. I suppose mine's relatively short compared to yours.
How long
Like
do you live?
Aarakocra, on average, I think like 30 years with D&D lore. Is there?
Crap, I'm old for an Aarakocra.
I'm a marvel. Do we get to do a second round if we don't see any of the creatures? Or
Oh, yes. Maybe we can come back later. When maybe they're awake.
hey, Stone, are they awake during the night or the day?
Can we talk to the stone?
I
The
have
stone
no
doesn't
idea.
respond.
She
No
just, like,
response.
she leans between them, and with a nail just goes tap 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 tap. Hello? Tap tap tap. Question. Tap 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 tap.
There's no response. The
Now that
wagon.
I think of it, it's a little concerning. If something did happen, like I got hungry, then we cannot tell nobody.
Can I, now that we have not seen a dinosaur and I cannot figure out what this ward is, can I try and see what the hell this cart, what magic is happening with this cart and this stone? Like, is it on a track? That kind of jazz?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana.
I swear to God, if it's an 8 again.
Well, as you're figuring that out, the wagon starts into motion again down the path. The next
Aw.
dinosaur you will see is the mighty Triceratops, the stone proudly announces, completely ignoring anything that you tried to get out of the stone. Triceratops had between 432 and 800 teeth that were used for breaking down plants and trees. All right, what'd you roll?
18.
It's better. So, I am 100% BSing right now, but The magic seems to be some kind of a propulsion magic that keeps the wagon on a repeated loop
Okay.
of a predetermined path. And the sending stone is just like a super advanced sending stone, but it's a one-way.
Okay.
So it's playing like pre-recorded messages at certain spots.
All right. Okay. That answers my question. That's what I wanted to know. Oh.
If I put a
All right.
stick in the wheel, what happens? No.
Depends on how strong the stick is.
Mm.
The next clearing the wagon pulls into has only a single dinosaur. The Triceratops is laying down and breathing with great difficulty. A ranger waves to you all and calls out, "It's all right, she's sick. The rest of the herd is down by the watering hole." So,
God
What
damn
does
it! I
this
can't believe that
ranger
this
look
is.
like?
I can't believe this is gonna be. It's gonna be me. I jump out the cart.
awesome. Perfect. Thank you.
It's the
That was
Druid.
debate.
And
was debate.
my in sync moment is gonna be me. Let's go.
All right, what would you like to do?
I want to run over to the Triceratops and see what's wrong with it. See if
All
I can
right.
help it.
Your choice between nature or medicine.
Hey,
Nature or medicine check.
What does the ranger look like?
Um,
oh, it's literally right
he's a half elf with his hair shorn short, pretty close in. He's wearing a pink shirt that is. You noticed a lot of people that had been on this island were wearing pink shirts, and his trousers were tan, and it seems like he's in a uniform for this place, I guess.
Do you have the movie pulled up next to you?
No, I don't need it.
The
Fair
Wikipedia breakdown.
It's all in here.
I got a 10.
A 10? Okay, so you take a look at the Triceratops, and it's got labored breathing. Pupils are dilated. The ranger sees you checking out the dinosaur and comes over and figures you probably know what you're talking about. So he's like, "Oh yeah, she's had weight imbalance, or not weight imbalance. She's just been imbalanced lately, and it happens every couple weeks. We're not really sure what's going on. We think it might have something to do with something she's eating, but we haven't found anything in any droppings. So we're trying to identify any of the plants around here that might be poisonous to her."
Oh, so you're not entirely sure with this enclosure if all of the plant life is safe for the creatures?
Well, the Triceratops herd is pretty new here, so it's hard to say how they will react with all the different plant life. Most of the other dinosaurs have been fine, but some of the berries that the herbivores get into might not agree with them all the way.
I see. So does it seem to be like damaged in some way, or is it more like digestive issue?
Could be an upset tummy, could be that she's eating poisonous
Oh,
plants.
hold on. I don't know why I forgot. I'm going to go talk to her.
Your literal ability to talk to the animal.
Yeah, my literal ability to talk to her. I'm going to go over and through a series of, like, it says, let's see. Beasts can understand your speech and gain the ability to decipher your noises and motions. Most beasts lack the intelligence to convey or understand sophisticated concepts, but a friendly beast can relay what it has seen or heard in the recent past. This ability doesn't grant you special friendship, though you can combine with gifts to curry favor with them. So I kind of like give it like a gentle like rub or pet, and like very as kindly as I can sort of communicate with her to say like, do you have any idea what's going on with you? Do you need help? Have you been eating something different? Or something you only eat every 2 weeks?
What are weeks? She groans, and kicks her legs a little because she's like a little startled that she can understand someone and someone's talking to her, because usually the ones in pink just talk around her. And she's like, I definitely ate something, but usually the rocks I eat just help me break down the plants. They don't usually turn everything sour.
So do you think it's the rocks? Are you getting your rocks from somewhere different than usual?
Well, we just tried those rocks, and she kind of like nods her head in a direction.
Okay. I'm gonna go check out those rocks. Is there anything I can do for you right now?
You make him stop poking me.
I can absolutely do that. And I'm speaking in normal voice because you don't have an accent when you're speaking in animal grunts and and gestures. So I'll go back to the ranger. What can I identify this poking behavior that the Triceratops has described?
Yeah, he's like palpating her stomach, trying to feel around to see if it's gas or if it's like a foreign body.
Okay. I'll go over to him and be like, okay, I just consulted with Mamas, and she says that it might be the rocks that she's ingesting in order to break down some of the natural vegetation that she has been eating. I'm going to go check out some of the rocks that she pointed out might be the issue. But she would prefer if you did not keep prodding her in such a way. It's the upset tummy. Just give some time.
He immediately stops and backs away. He's like, "Oh, absolutely, thank you very much." Which rocks was that? And he is going to come along to see the plants and rocks that you're going to go check out.
And I'll just like gesture over that way and start walking towards them.
Alrighty.
This guy
That's gonna be a nature check.
This guy
Yeah.
who spared no expense didn't hire a fucking druid.
He thought rangers were good enough, especially this one. Sorry, Kiki. Rangers are good enough, but this one is not.
But as you guys are walking to the rocks, you hear like a if you turn, you see Kiki like kind of like waddling as birds do, but like half flapping to make herself go faster under her cloak. She goes, I see you can understand it.
Yes.
That is incredible. I suppose even if they are my descendants, I cannot understand them, but you can understand them. That is incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe when we go back and we find the T-Rex, the one that used to have feathers, you can help me talk to them.
If they are open to it.
Yes.
Perhaps they
Yes.
also have an upset tummy.
Everything it was
today.
just a stomach ache. They were all just cranky. That's yeah.
Some
Hey.
Pepto-Bismol and we could have avoided all of these events.
All 6 movies.
I mean, yeah, tummy ache makes you cranky, you know? You can't
Oh,
fault them for
certainly.
that.
I have been known to swallow a stone or two myself.
You just like, I do not have teeth.
I didn't say chew, I said swallow. Oh my goodness, I would never suggest chewing on the rock.
All right, so anyone who wants to check out these plants, go ahead and make a nature roll.
I want to see where the Triceratops get their rocks off.
I'm dead.
That was so bad.
I thought we were leading into that joke like 4 different times, honestly.
Hey, you got a solid heh from me.
I'll take a hand.
Hey.
I got an 11.
Okay.
14 wasn't very good.
A 3 from... Okay. Well, with all that combined, as a group effort, you can identify that these are... damn it, I'm blanking on the name. These are West Indian lilac berries. So you point that out, and the ranger dude is like, oh yeah, we know, those are poisonous, but the Triceratops don't eat the berries.
I can tell you from personal experience that you're wrong.
And as you all look a little closer at the rocks, some berries had fallen into the rocks where the Triceratops had picked up. And he looks a little closer and he sees that too, and he goes, oh, crap. All right, yeah. We're going to transplant these two, not here.
Berries falling to the ground. What will they think of next?
Wine.
Can I take a few of the berries?
Sure.
I'm not attempting to see that, but do I see that?
Roll sleight of hand. Roll perception.
Sure.
Yeah, my passive perception is a 12. I'm going to say I don't at all.
6.
I get a 14.
Do you want
Passive.
me to roll anything?
Sleight of hand, if you're trying to be sneaky about it.
Let's see. That is a 21.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think anyone sees you. Does anyone beat a 21?
Yeah, it's a nat 20 with
Solid.
it too.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
This character is suspicious, but I'm not worried about them.
Dope. Cool. All right.
All
And
right.
you said they're West lilac berries.
West Indian lilac berries.
Would I know if they are poisonous to any other kind of dinosaur, or did they just say Triceratops?
Hmm.
They're deadly to humanoids.
I mean, size comparison
far-
wise, there's a chance.
So far, they've just been discussed as poisonous. You don't know how many the Triceratops had ingested,
Okay.
so you don't know how much of a poison to creature ratio it is.
Okay.
Is there any likelihood that there's more of these berry bushes in this enclosure?
Yes, but as soon as I go back and tell the other rangers, we will be uprooting them. So they won't be here tomorrow.
No, okay. Do I believe this? I mean, this person has seemed pretty earnest so far, but
I mean, he's
I am
telling the truth.
suspicious.
It's his job to keep these animals alive.
Yeah, but he's doing a shitty job.
That's because he doesn't know these animals. He got
Okay.
hired out of the blue.
Okay, fair.
Ventil,
Yes, little goblin.
can you ask the Triceratops if I can give it a hug?
Why? Okay. So I'll walk back over to the Triceratops because I'm the king shit of this place now. I'm the captain now. And I'll go over to the Triceratops and be like, hey, we found the source of your troubles, and the pokey guy is going to take care of it. Make sure it doesn't happen again. So you shouldn't have to worry about what rocks you're using to help with your digestion. My small little green friend has a request, if you don't oppose. Not prodding, but kind of like a pet. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Thank you. She says it's fine. Be gentle though. Be nice.
I will be. I'm just gonna go up to a leg, which I assume is about my height. Not even like the main stomach or the tail, just the leg. And
And
just
she's like on her side.
hug the leg. Wait
She
at
lets
least
you.
15 seconds. That way you can get the endorphins out, reduce the stress. All the health benefits that come from a hug, guys. Hugs are very good.
For
Cortisol
you or the
relief.
dinosaur?
Very good.
Everybody. Like, for everybody, okay?
Who is this
Don't make
for?
this about me. And then Thrasi comes back to you guys with a little scroll that says, "Can you guys all sign to just say that you witnessed me hugging a Triceratops so I can get my badge?"
And Kiki doesn't even think it's weird. She just like goes over and just like scratches.
Ventil will go, yeah, no problem. And like just rub the thumb through the dirt and then just
Avril probably just like similar to Ventile, but bites hers instead and writes a fake name on the back of it.
Solid.
My character is
What?
an idiot, so that
Wait,
all
wait.
works.
what name do you write? Because you've already told us what your name is.
I know.
We know.
I write just some random bullshit like I just write like Bertilda or something completely crazy. Like
I love it.
Thank you. Wrap that up, put it in my bag.
Well, while all this has been going on, the sky's been steadily darkening. And now it's darkening super fast. And suddenly there's a boom of thunder. You better get back to the center before the storm hits, the ranger says, taking a look at the sky, because hurricane's coming in. You all don't have a choice in this. Get back in the wagon. And the stone lights
How
up
is the
again.
ranger getting back? Hold on. Time out.
Riding a
Continuity.
Triceratops.
She's not
Plot
going
hole.
nowhere.
There's others. They're over there.
Plot holes.
They were
We're
told.
fine. Here's another wagon somewhere else.
Okay.
So the stone lights up with a different voice this time. We're going to have to pause the tour here, I'm afraid, and pick it up back in the morning. The wagon begins to travel in reverse back down the path that you have come. The darkening sky turns what was a late afternoon into a nearly night sky as rain begins to fall. And since it's an open air wagon, you're all getting drenched. Thunder rumbles. It's still a ways off, but it's growing closer.
Not a big fan of the rain. And she just like puts the cloak like over her head and makes sure all her feathers are covered.
The wagons come to a jarring halt, and the stone on the wagon glows once more. Please remain in the wagons. We will be getting you moving in just a moment. The voice cuts off as the glow fades from the stone.
I do not think that was supposed to happen.
Maybe they didn't record the whole thing.
Maybe, but what did we stop?
Does it look like there's something wrong with the stone or the cart?
We can try smacking it a couple times. It works sometimes.
Yeah.
What is it? Percussive maintenance. Let's go.
No. Hitting it doesn't get anything working. The wagon is intact, but just not moving. The stone has stopped glowing. But other than it doesn't glow when it's not projecting a voice, it seems normal.
Miss Magic Lady,
mm,
would you be able to
Are
tell
you talking to me? What? Who are you talking to?
No, the sour one.
You're
mm.
both
Would you be
magical.
able to tell if there is maybe sometimes, I suppose, like magic leaves? Does it still have magic in it?
Can I tell?
Roll an Arcana
Okay.
while I scroll and see what I did. Okay, I remember. Okay.
14.
You can You can feel the traces of magic still there, but something's preventing them
In
from
the stone
working.
or the car?
Both.
And I'm assuming there's no concept of me understanding because I already tried to for the car magic to try and get it moving again.
Right. Because whatever was propelling it, it's been stopped.
Well, there's definitely still magic here, but it has stopped. I suggest we start walking.
My preferred form of ambulation. And I'll kind of jump off the side again.
Can I, you can tell me if this is allowed to do this, because I don't know that much about D&D. Is prestidigitation, when it says a small trinket, can I make like a little umbrella of sorts or something so that I also have something to protect from the rain?
Yeah, but it'll only be over you.
That's fine.
Because I
wouldn't
think
make
it's
it
what
for
like
anyone
a foot, right?
so.
Foot by a foot type of thing. Yeah. So it'd be kind of like the
Like
little
that.
fan.
Okay.
It'd be
Yeah.
something just like that. Yeah.
I love that. Cool. Then I do that and I hop out the car and I start walking the way the car was going backwards. Not walking backwards, but the car was going in reverse.
That's what my brain did too. I was like, just walking the entire way back.
The very serious magic person walking backwards.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just I don't like to fly in the rain, especially if there's like thunder and stuff. I don't like the sound. And so you just see them doing that, like kind of like half walking, half, that little like bird hop thing that they do. And so it's just kind of like a little awkward thing, especially for long distances. I wasn't made to be on my feet for long distances, but we're not flying with this weather.
Heard you guys are great sprinters, though.
Dangerous over short distances.
Thank you.
I got you. Wrong movie, but I got you.
That's fine.
There's a faint rumble like thunder. The ground shakes with it, which is a little odd. And then there's another. And another. I would like
Wow,
everyone to
thunder.
roll a perception check.
Why is there so much
Oh
thunder?
no.
It's a big storm.
Perception.
Roll
Hey,
a perception
Damn, the
check.
dice like me tonight. This doesn't usually happen. I don't know what spell y'all are casting, but I usually roll so poor. That's another nat 20 for a 24.
Hey,
Ooh.
also nat 20 for 22.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
We
This
also
is
Right.
we
you
have
guys.
we have a crit channel.
Yeah, I got
so
a 22. I got a 22 perception, but it's like because of a modifier, because of my little bird eyes. Yeah. Nat 20s are cool though, but whatever. 22.
22. We have a crit channel if you want to photograph your crits, also, peeps.
All right.
Oh,
So
and then
with all those upper 20s, you definitely notice a large red and brown creature stalking towards the wagons. And every step shakes the ground. Its massive tail is a counterweight for its ginormous head filled with razor-sharp teeth.
how big are we talking?
Oh, it's the T-Rex.
Oh,
Red and brown.
The D&D made it red and brown.
Cool.
like a ruddy, ruddy color.
If they were populating the redwoods, it would work.
Fair.
They are classified as huge.
Wow, that's
Yes,
huge.
they are.
Yeah, because D&D doesn't give us like actual measurements.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's like 15 foot square by 15 foot square. So yeah, really, really, really big.
Really big.
How far have we walked away from the vehicle?
Not very.
I'm immediately like, upon seeing the thing there, I'm like, nope, I'm going to try and hide behind this car if I can. Oh.
Well, it
Well-
seems we found it. Or it found us.
We're finding each other.
Yes.
And with that perception check, you can see that it's still within the clearing. And you remember that The stone said there were wards that would keep it in its safe spot. So, you guys should be fine, right?
Yes. Venti, you said you would help me talk to it.
Based off
We found it.
based off its body language, can I determine anything? Can I determine if it's stalking us?
Do a nature check. As we definitely all see it.
14.
14. It's definitely walking with an intent, and its head and eyes are angled towards you guys, so it's definitely noticed you as a group, and it's definitely aiming towards you guys as a group, and it keeps moving forward and forward and forward.
Do you think it recognizes me as family?
Do you think this one likes hugs?
I don't know. I suppose it's coming over to say hello. This is the one that used to have feathers. Maybe we can ask Venti to ask it. It is, maybe you can hug its toe. It looks very large.
And it gets closer and closer.
Yeah, I'm not coming out from behind this car.
Closer. And
Well, one of
You're
us
not-
is smart. One of us will make it.
and you're not sure where that ward is going to kick in because there's no physical boundary of where his zone ends, but he's getting real close to that path that you're on.
See, if worse comes to worse, right? If we all run in a different direction, it can realistically only go after one of us.
Every good plan is let's split up. That's always the best plan.
Split the party. I have a contingency plan for that, where it's just going to take longer. We might need a second session.
Yeah, I don't want to separate as the squishy wizard over here. No, thank you.
Okay, I know what I'm doing. I am gonna cast Enlarge on myself and use my Speak to the Woods to tell it to back off.
Yeah, Kiki sees you get really big. She just goes, "Oh, that is a great idea. Then you can talk to it face to face and then ask it if it knows I'm family."
Freaking low Kiki.
We're a very distracted group.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So you cast your spell and you tell him to back off, and he doesn't respond with words, even though he could. He just like digs in and lets out a really big roar that I cannot mimic. And he's definitely saying, it's very easy to translate, this is my area and you are either food or leaving. And you're probably food.
I'll say through a similar display of a roar as possible for a a humanoid leaving unless you get closer.
He roars again and stomps 1 foot.
I'll match the action.
Oh god.
So his roar is him saying, "You need to go, like go." But you don't know if he means you or everyone.
Kiki looks up and at Venti, and they're just like yelling up. It's like, so did they say they recognized me? Did you tell them I'm family?
What's their opinion on hugs? Did you ask?
Not thinking about changing back to common, Venti will again roar at Kiki.
Is this language or is it just animal? Like,
Roaring.
It's a series
have no
of
idea
grunts,
what you're
growls,
saying.
and gestures.
RAR XD.
I do not speak dinosaur.
It don't mean I love you right now.
I'm gonna think that means yes.
We're really good at reading the signals.
His patience has been tried, and he's decided he's going to push you out of his zone. So he's going to start charging towards you.
Oh, lovely.
Can I do like a Karate Kid kind of use your weight against you dodge?
That has to be a roll of some kind.
Yeah. So are you gonna try
Absolutely.
are you gonna try to like grapple and throw it, or are you just gonna try to like jump out of the way at the last second?
Olay.
It would make more sense to grapple and throw it. I'm stronger than I am.
All right.
Swift.
So contested grapple would be strength, I believe. So we'll both roll strength and add modifiers, and whoever's higher wins the grapple.
Mm-hmm.
You
Kiki
can do
looks
it.
over to the goblin and then just goes, I think that's a yes to the hugs.
And I get advantage because I'm enlarged.
Yeah, depending on how this goes, I'm definitely gonna be like, oh yeah, I can hug this thing. No problem.
Absolutely.
Hell yes, let's go, brother. So are we just doing a strength check or save? What are we doing?
Just a strength roll with your modifier,
Okay,
because we're like pretending and it's an attack.
that'd be 21.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah, you win that one. The T-Rex slips on his way in, and you are able to flip him over. But he's going to, as soon as he can, get back up because now he thinks he has to fight for his territory. So do you guys take the chance of the T-Rex getting back up to run? Or
I'm
are
getting-
you
I'm
gonna
getting the
stay and
fuck out.
fight?
Um,
I'm not trying to railroad you. I'm just trying to give you options.
can
because
I
he's
can
getting back up.
I since I'm large and God damn it, Vinny, what's your character's name again?
Thrasi.
Since Thrasi is small, can I pick Thrasi up?
If Thrasi will let you. You gonna
Yeah.
fight it?
My first thought is gonna be like, oh yeah, you're gonna help me with the hug. So yes.
Okay.
Thrasi can mark off hugging an Aasimar.
You know what? Can write that
My
down.
Aasimar hug badge.
Puppies.
I hugged a giant celestial. That counts as something.
And I mean, Kiki can fly, so you'll be fine. So I'll take off back towards the direction that I assume the cart is still rolling on its own.
Oh no, it's stuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
no.
stuck now.
No,
Oh,
the
it's not
my
moving.
bad.
Magic ran
That's
out
why we-
or got stopped. It's stuck.
Can we see
Okay.
Avril
Yeah, that's
going?
why we got off.
Avril got off, but then went back in when the T-Rex
Yeah.
was coming.
Is
Nah, I'm
Avril-
leaving Avril. Sorry,
Is
not
Avril-
sorry.
Is Avril
Oh
still
yeah,
there?
I'm running. The
I
second
think
you
she
flip the
started
dinosaur,
running. Yeah.
Okay.
She was
I'm like,
the first to
absolutely
start running, so you're
Yep.
probably running after her.
Yeah.
All right, and Kiki, you following?
I suppose she's like really confused and she like hop, and sees everybody to start running. And then it's like she turns around and then like to the T-Rex just goes like, they said we start the tour again tomorrow. I suppose we'll see you tomorrow. And then she just starts like flapping behind her companions.
I love this bird.
And as you see that, you watch as the T-Rex is trying very hard to go from on his back, and he's kicking his leg to try and turn over and get back up because his little arms are not helping him at all.
As we keep running, I want to like turn back and pull out my wand of pyrotechnics,
Okay.
and shoot a charge
Yes.
of
Follow the
harmless
floor.
multicolored light, directly because it could be up to 60 feet away, near the T-Rex in order to try to scare it into like going back into its like towards the center of its territory as a predator is to do when they are threatened.
Nice.
All right. Well, having never experienced pyrotechnics before, he immediately tries to attack it and runs after where it is to try and chomp it. So he's sufficiently distracted and no longer chasing you.
And awesome. And also, just for you to know, in case it means anything, the burst of light is accompanied by a crackling noise that can be heard up to 300 feet away.
Damn.
Well, you are in the middle of a storm, so that could just be thunder. You don't know if that attracted anything else, but
All right, let's go, kiddos.
You're so warm. Am I not allowed to hug the T-Rex? What happened with that?
I'm not going to answer.
all right. This is
Is
where
your insight score -2?
I'm bad.
Perfect.
I'm good at like 3 things, and it's not.
It's
those.
hugging.
That is not one of them. Absolutely.
Embracing and loving. That's all I'm
Yeah,
good at.
in that order.
love it. This is where my narrative kind of turned into like option branches. So having escaped the T-Rex, you guys realize you have kind of 2 options. You could try to find shelter for the night, or you could try to push on to the center where you started your tour. What are you guys going to decide to do?
Oh, shelter. In the woods.
Yeah, so Kiki would have done the opposite. It's like, well, we go back to
Yeah.
the center with the rest of the people and rangers and yep, it's raining. I don't like the rain. My feathers get wet. I can't fly for very long in the rain after I get soaked.
Yeah, I'm with the tiny bird. I say we go back.
That and if we were, because I'm trying to think like player thinking here. If we were close enough to the T-Rex enclosure, there's only 1 or 2 more enclosures on the way. So it shouldn't be like terribly far.
Yeah.
Or she wouldn't think it would be.
Oh, if we
So
get
he'd
back to the
probably.
center, can we set up a camping thing outside, and then we can be outside but there?
Sure.
We can get
We
get another car or another what did you call it? The little vehicles?
wagons, carts, whatever.
Oh, wagons. There you go. We can get another wagon.
They
Like
really
the
should
damn
have
From the
tops.
center.
Oregon Trail out there.
We need to tell them that their wagon doesn't work and that we need a new wagon.
What was
Okay.
that? What was that joke there, Moth?
Oh, I was like, it's the damn Oregon Trail out here. It's not safe. Gonna get dysentery. Anyway, Venti is gonna say, I mean, how long did we spend on the cart? Actually, let me ask that first. How long were we on it before we got stranded?
You started early afternoon.
Because if
Couple
we're like
hours.
larger than an hour out, like, absolutely not.
It's hard to tell with the size of the island. You're not sure like how long you were on that cart.
Yes.
Might have just been an hour.
I'm a
And
nature
the
bitch.
wagon
I
was
can
going-
measure that shit fingers on the horizon.
It's because I don't
'cause
know.
The wagon,
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
wagon was going like slow pace and
It was
stopping.
going slow.
So a lot of the time would have been us like stopping at the actual exhibits and listening to it, and then it was moving on very slowly so that we could actually see stuff.
Now
So
you're
even if we were out for a long time, she doesn't think it would have been very far, and she
Now you're
really
following a
doesn't like
path.
the rain.
You're following a
Right,
path
and there
back
is
in
a
the dark,
path, so we wouldn't get lost. We follow the tracks back.
but it's dark. It'll be fine.
Who has dark vision?
Who's got dark?
I do.
I was about to check. I was like,
Yeah,
do I?
I think all of us actually do, don't we?
Yeah, I've got dark vision.
I don't
I don't even.
If we don't
Okay,
have dark
I'll
vision, there
keep
can
it
be plenty
aware.
of lightning strikes.
remember how to find that in D&D.
Yeah, right,
Aasimars
it's
have
like,
dark
yeah.
vision for sure.
Okay.
Goblins do as well.
Oh, and then I have a create flame. Because I think it's called like Druidic Ranger or something like that. I get a couple spells. So
Ventiel, still large. We'll look at the little goblin and be like, what do you want to do?
I mean, camping sounds great. But if we can camp at the center, it accomplishes both tasks.
While putting us at risk.
Why?
The center is safer.
On an open
There's
path
food.
for potentially hours.
I assume there's like an indoor garden or something. That's fantastic. They've spared no expense. If there's one thing we got told a lot of, is that they spared no expense, besides hiring druids, obviously. This is the one expense they could not spare.
It's more that the druids wouldn't be hired. A lot of them refused.
For some reason, although my gut tells me to stay here and be safe, something almost narratively is compelling me to go along with you. So fine. But let's move quickly. I only have use of this large form for an hour.
Oh.
Hours are pretty solid.
1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute, actually.
Yeah.
My bad for 22 more seconds.
But
Right,
so
so you-
comfy.
You guys keep walking, following the path towards the center. I would like someone to roll me a d20.
Not it.
Got it.
It's gonna be like one of the newbies.
I do not want to be responsible for whatever happens next.
Is that a natural 20 or a 1? That looks like it's going to be
No.
We can't really see.
That's a
No.
It's hard to
Oh
read.
my
That's a one.
god.
Is that a one?
That's a
Of course it is.
Oh
This
god,
is my
help
good
us.
die too. Damn.
All right.
20 velociraptors.
I'm not in the front. I just want to clarify.
It won't be
Meg's
quite.
like, you don't know nothing. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you guys keep walking along the path. You stick to the path. You don't stray from it. And you also don't see any of the dinosaurs you saw on the tour before. Like you don't pass the hadrosaur. You didn't pass the sick triceratops. It must have gotten up and moved on somewhere when the rain hit. Well, you were there when the rain hit, so you wouldn't see it. So yeah, you don't see the hadrosaur. You don't see anything, and it's kind of like it's gotten eerily quiet, even though a storm is raging like everywhere right now.
Okay.
Not concerning.
Not concerning at all.
They probably went to get shelter from the rain the same way we're trying to do. But they have their little hidey holes and homes here. So it's okay. Just keep walking.
Everyone roll a perception check.
I love the idea of keep walking. Sounds great.
Just keep walking.
No,
And
that's-
there's my nat one. Let's go.
Oh no. What do my little bird eyes see? 18.
Say,
9.
What'd you get, Venti?
oh, sorry, I said 6.
Okay. So 6, 1, 9, and 18.
Technically it's a 5, but that one. So give it to me.
I will reveal this after a short break because we got the signal. So sit in anticipation.
All right. I'm going to switch this on to break in 3, 2, 1. See you in a bit. Okay. There you see a very large, ancient earthen dragon in the distance that is just
no.
roaring through the afterlife.
It's a ghost of an earth dragon? Is that what you're saying?
It's a
Was
ghost
this
of
the
our
thing
Earth
that you
dragon.
wanted to bring up at the end of session, or is this
No.
just completely
Thank you for
unrelated?
remembering
Okay.
That is another thing.
So I put the mask on. I take the mask off. And I look at everyone. I'm like, guys, aside from the fact we all know the ghosts are real, kinda, but like, I don't think I've ever wanted to see 900 acres of ghosts. At once? That's a lot. Remember that earth dragon that we killed? Do you know that dragons have ghosts?
I
Do you know what's over there right now?
Well, fuck.
Perry, I don't know too much about Perry. Just know that if anytime we come here, there's probably going to be a thing that Perry has done. So.
Great. Awesome.
Great trick with the oil. That was. It may not have went well, but the thought with it was great.
It was a slick move.
Hey.
Oh no.
Hey, Nim, calm down.
The
It's
statue
very slippery
slowly
slope.
begins reforming.
I'm sorry. I take out my short sword and start hitting the rubble.
Quick, grab the head and run away.
Are we reducing this thing? Okay.
I already turned the thing to dust. Stop it.
I look at Nim after you say the pun and I just go, I would give you a pun back, but clearly I am not drunk enough.
Gut-wrenching. Because it's so much louder. From where you are, which is basically 2 miles away from the caves that extend inward, you hear a whirring and a clicking and a revving that, in a very odd fashion, transforms into a loud rev of a roar that reverberates the entire city. And as you look back, you watch bigger than any of the megafauna forge that are down below, bigger than these buildings that are up top. You see a mechanical megafauna forge dragon rearing its head up and rearing its second head up as they both come forward and begin roaring. And that's where we'll end it today.
Golden hair has sort of become like a withered ashy blonde. And it's also streaked with gray. She wears relatively simple clothing, simple tunic, sandals that sort of strap up to the knee, kind of like old style, like gladiator sandals. And looking at the build of this person, while they aren't unfit, you know, they don't have the athleticism of a warrior, and yet they stand there with a sword in 2 hands. And dark brown eyes filled with fury.
What your characters look like, and then I'll hop back up to Nim, and then we'll continue around for that.
It's making his way down the street. He is a drow elf. He's got basically the world's longest mullet, but it's all braided down the back. He's wearing a like maroon colored gi that's mostly open in the front. He's got like some bandages wrapped around his tummy underneath. And he's wearing like blue pants and like the usual like shin wraps and monk shoes that you would normally see. He's just like this tall, like kind of like lanky build, but like extremely muscular because like he's a more like he slacks off, but not enough to not get swole. And he's just a vibey little guy.
You know, those of you who are doing stuff from a distance don't have to be, but yeah. So who
Does
fell
the
prone?
gargoyle go prone?
The creature is immune to falling prone.
That's not nice.
Vincent?
I'm sorry.
Derogatory?
Is it affected by like your movement halved or no?
Oh, that it would be if that is a thing that it has.
Yeah, I think it becomes difficult terrain.
It's difficult
I'm
terrain.
looking at the grease spell right now.
Okay. Cool.
Slick grease
Difficult
covers
terrain.
the ground. Yep.
Cool. So, yes, it will have half movement, which is down to 15 feet. Problem is, it is right next to the target that it wants, so unless you guys get the little guy to move.
I think I'm
Stand
gonna
up. He's not going anywhere.
I'm gonna yell at the shark, but the problem is, of course, it doesn't.
And I have a similar darker thing up above. I caused a plague without meaning to take over my entire town. And I'm just wondering if you can see any way forward.
This isn't asked because it needs to be. Does Phelan put something out, a token or anything?
Yeah, I think that I don't really have much in my inventory, but I would say that I probably collect a few like shiny rocks or interesting items. But I think specifically, and making sure Malkit doesn't see this, I pull out a mushroom that I've been holding on to.
Cool. You're able to.
It's just a. I think at this point, Phelan, and this is maybe partially because I have to run down and change my laundry in like 2 seconds. Phelan is going to look at Ruff. Like, seeing Thumb's reaction is enough to break them out. Like, when you see someone who you care about more than you, and you're like, I'm going to break out of my own thing. And so, still, like, shaking, Phelan's going to get up, look at Malkuth and Balmor, and say in the coldest voice, sort this shit out. And then I'm going to run to Ruff, grab her by the wing, and be like, we're gonna go talk to Thumb, and I'm gonna run up after the stairs with Ruff after Thumb, and I have to run downstairs, so I'll be right back.
That happened.
Ruff is gonna go with Phelan. I guess. I don't think there's an option.
Phelan's just a little too far away.
Thank
Thank God.
Don't do that. If you do that, I will come hit you. It's
Okay, bring it on, come on.
Oh shit.
all right.
As Emily
well,
Expert says,
go.
bring it on, come on.
Okay.
They are out for blood.
This is prep second character prep team. We got this. I think that's all this is.
This group is just the
prologue.
intro,
Yeah.
prologue, and then we die, and it's like, and now the real story gets started.
aim for
Fake
aim
the
for
whole
the
time.
aim for the bush. Aim for the bushes.
And then there's these other adventurers in the bushes that were watching this whole thing unfold and took all of their shit.
Bessie the whole time I just was standing there with baked goods, like, what the fuck is happening?
What happened to all my favorite customers? Anyways,
It's one of the berry swirl ones that's like the
Oh,
transparent
yes.
blue with like the opaque pink.
a bunch of people just
Amazing.
had core memories getting them locked together. It was great. Takes it and just sniffs it, gives it a lick or two, and then it gets caught in his fur.
Oh.
Just puts it in his mouth. And FYI, you guys are Lyra. At the same time as that happens, your mental link to this lodestone for backdoor entrance into your private sanctum, which I'm saying it in that way just because fact that you called it a
Because
Lurie's
you
back
made it that
door,
way.
This is my favorite thing ever.
I cannot. I can't.
You
Hey,
feel
call it a backdoor like a programming hack, not like a back, not like a backdoor.
whatever you and your girlfriend get up to. It's fun. You feel a ping in your brain letting you know that that lodestone got crushed, meaning that in this moment a portal from wherever that stone was, hopefully with bliss, opened a portal into your magnificent.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it did.
And it was a magnificent Anyway, I had a thing highlighted that is walking around. Yep. Actively cooking meat on like almost like a portable hibachi, like right in front of them. That is currently while the baked goods and the drinks and all of that stuff is already set up. This is like, instead of having food sitting and kind of being simmering and ready, this is like being cooked like right now for people. So you see like slabs of like bacon, ham, just like some thinner meats to quickly get like a quick cook going, and then there's a couple that are sitting for more long term on a separate part. And this Aasimar, who's fairly androgynous, has like, again, like blonde hair, is like looking around between people and being like, what, hot dog, sausage link, you looking for links, do you want a bacon, and just like pointing around at people, yelling meats.
No.
Probably
Got your mates.
At some point, Killiat has a slice of the strawberry cake. Killiat's standing in the zone of truth, being like, I'm 5'9". Fuck.
What?
He's trying to say that he's taller than he is in the zone of truth, and it's not working. He's trying to like break the zone of truth.
Nim's just looking down at Kalia and just.
Leon up top on deck watches you guys come up and can hear this stuff below deck because it's just great. What's going on down there?
I'm tall.
Hey, Leon.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And we're back.
My name's Mater, like tomater without the tuh.
Kachika. Kachika.
Kachaga. Yeah, there's a lot of weird sounds in that one. All right, Meg, your turn.
Okay.
Yep.
So we left off with some perception rolls, some low, one high. So everyone who rolled low will be everyone but Kiki. You notice it gets quiet. You hear some bushes rustling. You look around. You're trying to pinpoint what it is, but you can't really do it. Kiki, you can pinpoint one specific bush, and out from it pops a well, how do we want to describe it? Does it describe it? No, it doesn't. All right. They classified as tiny, so we're going to go with the probably accurate description of like a 2, maybe 3 foot tall small bird, but it's not a bird. It's kind of lizard-like. It's got some plumage. It's got some really big talons, but it's not like any bird you've seen.
Has
Yes,
my
looking at you.
enlarged worn off at this point?
Yeah, by now it's worn off.
Okay.
Sorry. You guys were walking for a bit.
You said it had some sort of feathers on it.
Some sort of feathers on it, kind of like stuck to its wings maybe, but it doesn't look like there's enough for it to be able to fly on them. So maybe those are arms? I'm not sure. But it's looking at you and staring and not
And how
moving
big
at all.
is it? He said tiny.
2,
so
maybe
it's
3
like-
feet.
Okay.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
just staring
I
at you.
think
It's
will-
not moving.
yeah. I think the first thing you should do is see that even if there was a single feather on this thing, Kiki's like, cousin. So she'd kind of look at it and just wait a couple seconds to see if anything happened.
It's completely frozen and not moving. It's just staring at you.
Okay, then she'll turn to the others after she's sure it didn't bolt when she looked at it. She looks at the others and goes, "Hey, I think I found my family. This one actually has feathers, though. I don't think it can fly. Over there." And then she points so that the rest of the group can kind of see where it is.
Can I see it?
Yeah, it's just right there in the open, standing perfectly still, staring at you guys.
No.
Maybe
That's aggressive.
It's so small, though. It's smaller than Kiki.
Yeah, smaller than Kiki.
It's all about my size.
How small are you?
Goblins are small. I'm technically a small creature. I'm like probably 3 feet.
It's a little shorter than you. I mean, if it wants to like stretch up
You
its neck,
said
it might
2
be
to 3
taller,
feet.
but it's probably smaller than you. It could probably stretch to be taller, but right now it's not moving.
Okay.
You don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't seem bothered by the rain like Kiki, but it might be hungry. It's just looking at us. Or maybe it recognizes me as family. Venti, can you ask it? And I will kind of bring my hood down even though it's raining so it can see that I too have feathers. And then I'm going to wait for Venti to...
Okay. Can I read anything from this body language? I mean, Moth is assuming this is an aggressive display, but maybe Venti will get something different.
I mean, when animals go stock still, it could be aggressive or it could be scared. So go ahead and roll a nature check.
Seven.
You're towing the line. You're not sure if it's aggressive or scared. You're looking to see if it's like, if you can tell if it's breathing hard like it's scared or if it's breathing steady like it's calculating something. And
I'll kind of like huff a. What do you want?
Oh, so I bring up feathers. It can see that I have feathers, and it has feathers.
Oh,
So
no.
probably cousin.
No, not saying like common, but like huffing like a.
Oh, to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fucking raptor sound is.
we're not sure right now. Avril, what is your DC? What's your armor class?
Armor class is 11.
All right, you are struck with
by what?
With a bite from a second velociraptor you didn't even see.
Oh, excellent.
So you're gonna take
Clever
piercing
girl.
damage.
I said it. Can I get inspiration?
Sure.
Oh, if we were doing that,
Yeah.
just said something.
Sure.
Can I do something with a reaction, or if I didn't see it, or is it just like auto happening?
Well, at the exact same time, Thrasi, I was gonna go. Did I say your name right? Yeah, Thrasi. I was gonna go for you at the same time.
Hell yeah.
What's your armor class?
14.
Oh, okay. You don't get hit, but a velociraptor comes at you and tries to land on you with its claws, but it just misses you.
This one does want a hug.
I think they're hungry after she watches Avril get bit.
Yeah, how much damage did you say?
That was
8, you said, I think.
8, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
8. I'm just trying not to mix up my modifiers.
Okay.
Please roll initiative.
Can I reaction hug this thing?
You can try.
That'd be like a grapple check.
That would be a
I
grapple
don't think
check,
it
yeah.
wants to be hugged. I don't think it would volunteer to be hugged.
for once, I didn't roll garbage.
Where
yeah,
the
it's
flip is my initiative? Oh.
Oh no. Oh, you're gonna kill me before I get a chance to do anything.
16.
Oh no.
I should write down this initiative.
I can put them down for you if that helps.
No, I got paper here. I just need to do something other than sit here.
That's so fair.
And you know what? I should roll for these 3 little assholes. So, first one, where's your initiative? Why do the stats not give me an initiative?
You have to roll it. Oh, you
I
just
know.
use their
Is
dex.
there a modifier?
You just use
Okay,
dex.
fine, the dex.
Most of them don't have an auto initiative thing.
Okay, so your initiative is that. That one rolled well. You know what? They're all going on that first one. I'm not separating them. I don't have that brain capacity. Okay. Did anyone roll above a 20? Okay, 20 to 15.
I rolled
15.
a 15.
All right, so there's a 15 and a 16?
I think they both said 15.
Both 15?
Yeah, so higher dex goes first.
That'd
Sure.
be you.
Yeah.
All right.
16 for me.
Okay, so actually,
It
Thrasi
was
goes.
16, but no one said 16 in that situation.
Thrasi, Kiki, Venti. What's everyone's dex? Because I just realized I gotta wiggle in
Like
my guys.
bonus or total?
Just your stat.
10.
I have a 20.
16.
12.
Yeah. Because Aarakocras get like a
Crazy bonus.
plus. Yeah, like a +3. And then
Oh.
I took a ability score instead of a feat. So.
All right.
You trying to shop for beat?
What?
My Alexa is talking. I don't even know what.
Yes,
prompted
I am
it.
trying to shop.
I will take some cookies. All right. So that leaves Avril.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I got a 4.
The squishy wizard.
Please don't kill me.
No, the
I'm almost
wizard.
down to half already. Like, please don't do that.
Oh,
I'm not in charge of you guys.
Could I still use a reaction to do something about that? Or no?
Sure, yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to use one of the runes that I have. One of my badges has a rune on it, and I am going to use my reaction. When someone I see that's hit within 30 feet of me, I'm just going to kind of assume we're all within 30 feet of each other.
Yeah, you were probably walking pretty close. And you probably bunched up to look at this raptor.
I can invoke my rune, and that attacker has to attack someone different. It says choose a different. Oh, I can choose a different creature, which I'll say is me. So if that wants to happen,
Okay.
So that
Okay.
So I'll take that.
That would be great.
Okay.
Be great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Thrasi, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Cool. For my turn, I'm gonna say, God, they're really spread out. Well, if I can hug all of them,
They're kind of triangled around you.
I'm going to punch my hands together, and one of my badges is going to glow. And Thrasi is going to grow from a small-sized creature to a large-sized creature. Become 3 feet to 6 feet to 12 feet. 12 feet tall. And immediately is going to look down at the raptors, and I am going to grapple this raptor.
Okay, so contested strength for one raptor.
Oh no, that was a really bad roll.
What'd you get?
10.
18.
Fuck.
So you do not grapple this raptor.
Being bigger normally makes me better at hugs.
Last, the raptor is a little bit more able to dodge.
All right.
Yeah, it don't want to hug.
All right, that is my action and my bonus action.
All right.
I'll take. No, I won't. That's fine. That's me thinking too strategically. I gotta not do that. I'm playing a dumbass.
Don't break me.
I'll just stand there and trying to hug this guy.
All right, Kiki.
Oh, shit, I didn't realize I was muted. Kiki turns to the little goblin and goes, "You're supposed to ask first."
It hugged me
because
already.
you just like did it?
It clawed.
Oh, it
at
tried.
me.
Yeah. Kiki, man, Kiki doesn't want to hurt them, but she doesn't have anything that doesn't hurt. So, she'll probably just go like, "Oh, like biting isn't nice," and use like a shove attack on the raptor that's by Avril to get it 5 feet away from us.
Okay. Is there any damage with the shove? Yes, maybe? Or is it just...
There is not. No.
Okay.
But if I succeed, it goes 5 feet away, or goes prone, so I can choose.
Ooh.
So I
Always good
will
to know
knock
the
it
raptor.
down. Yeah.
If we
Strength
can.
isn't very high because I'm a burb, but we're gonna roll.
Okay.
Strength check. That's a 12.
Okay, and it's going against armor class?
No. So it's a. It must
Contested.
succeed on a strength dex saving throw.
Oh, I have to roll.
Yeah. Oh, DC is plus my proficiency bonus plus strength. Oh, plus my modifier. It's a
Well-
12. So they have to get higher than a 12.
No, he didn't.
Okay, so yeah, Kiki just goes like, "Biting isn't nice," and then just like, and then like, kind of like shoves it off of Avril
All right, so
so that it's 5
he
feet.
failed.
I'm sorry,
5
so
feet
it's
away,
prone
he
now.
prone. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's prone.
Okay. Just marking that down so I know which one's prone. It's the raptor's turn. The one with Thrasi will go for a multi-attack, which is 1 bite, 1 claw. Because he can do that.
Heck yeah.
So 16 to hit for the bite. That's a nat 1 for the claw, so no.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Even with you being big?
I don't believe it increased my AC. Let me double check that real quick.
No?
I don't believe it does.
No, but I would have had advantage on that strength check, which I should have been smarter about.
Next time.
No, it doesn't increase my AC at all for this.
Okay, so then 7 damage to you, good
Okay.
goblin. And then the one that was with Avril was gonna try to refocus the attack on Thrasi, but is now prone, so he's gonna spend his action to get up. And then the last one is going to attack. Trying to think who's the bigger threat. Probably Venti. It's going to attack Venti because Kiki just moved away.
I am pretty big.
So it's going to go for the multi-attack. First one's bite. That is... I can math. It's 13 to hit. That's a yes.
No.
Yep. Okay. So for that one,
Does any of us have good AC?
7 damage on the bite.
Kiki, what's your AC?
18.
Claw attack.
One
That's
of us
14
will
hit.
survive.
Yeah. So it's leather armor, but I have like my dex. You add
Crazy
your
dex,
dex, so
yeah.
that's why I can just like.
My number pad isn't working for some reason. Hold on.
All right, so
Just test.
14 hits, right? So,
Absolutely.
and that's 4 damage for the claw.
Yes, sir.
So that's 11 total.
Owie.
All right, and now it's Venti's turn. You can get revenge now.
All right. How many targets am I dealing with?
There's 3. 1 just attacked you. The other 2 are doing other things.
Excellent. All right. I guess I'm gonna use my action to wild shape.
Ooh, into what?
Nice.
What level are we? 4?
Yep.
Let's see. Nope. Oh, that's not what I want. What do I want to wild shape into? Sorry, I should have known this.
Giant 3-toed sloth.
Tell us what you want, what you really, really want.
I want a hug.
I want a hug?
I do want a hug.
Oh, 1/2. Okay, I can do half crit rating.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at the wrong area. I will turn into a seahorse. No,
I choose you, Magikarp.
Slow Loris.
Just a horsey.
I'll turn into a crocodile.
Ooh. Those existed in this time period. They were
You're
crocodile
also a
fossils
dinosaur.
all over. Yeah.
You're a cousin of Kiki's now.
Oh my god,
True
no.
fact. True fact.
No offense, Kiki. You're just weird about that. Okay, let me pull up the
Yeah, birds fly in flocks. Family
Birds
is
of a
important.
Birds of a feather.
Ducks fly together.
I'm
Flying V.
the stat block now. Alright, I'll turn into a crocodile. Do I roll my hit points or just go with the basic stat block points?
Up to you.
You know, I do be a slut for rolling shit. Alright. Let's see if I roll better than the base. Oh.
I'm gonna
Wow,
take
I
that
rolled
as a
really
no.
bad.
Such a
I
good
rolled
roll.
Yeah.
really bad. Like exponentially bad. That's crazy.
Ooh.
Anyways, you don't know.
Mm, I don't know.
All right. So I use my action to wild shape. And bonus action. Anyone looking particularly damaged?
Not since Thrasi took mine. I'm okay.
Okay. That's all I can do. I have to use my action to wild shape, so that's all I got, folks.
Alrighty.
Secret tunnel.
Avril.
Okay, so I've been told before in D&D combat that if you're not in the right range for spells and you're like casting it out of the range at once, that sometimes that gives you disadvantage. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, so
You
I
can
gotta
also move into the range.
right, but I only have 30 feet, and like every single one I picked is like 60 feet or more. So I don't know if that matters. I would probably need to get the fuck out.
You could
Okay.
You could move.
Yeah, if the
you can move
range
your full
on your
range.
spell, yeah, if the range on the spell says 60 feet on it, that means it's up to 60 feet.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
the
So
spell?
how do
if you
But
know
if
what you
it's-
want.
A little bit.
but if it says like ranged, then how far away do I need to be for it not to be disadvantaged?
What's the spell, and we can probably help a little better.
There's a bunch.
What you think?
I've got Firebolt on here. I've got Ray of Frost.
Yeah. So it's it'll say ranged. That just means you can't be 5 feet from it. You can't be in melee, or else it's disadvantage. And then it'll give you a number, right? So 60 feet means as long as you're not in melee, up to 60 feet. And then after 60 feet, if you're further away, you also get disadvantage.
Yeah. Most divisions will just be melee and then ranged, with some special differences depending on weapons and spells a little bit. But
yeah.
Okay.
So you are.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you're not in melee.
You pushed it away, right? You pushed the Velociraptor away?
No, it's prone, so it's still 5 feet from you. It's just on the floor. So you would have to move
but
away.
I can. Yeah, it got back up. It's up.
But it's away from you.
I can back away with like normal speed versus.
Yeah, you can back away up to 30 feet.
Okay, cool.
You get probably an attack of opportunity though.
If you go by it, but if you back away from it, it's out of the 5 foot range because it moved and went down.
Yeah, Meg's away from it, I think.
Then I'll back up a little, at least enough so that I am not in melee and I'm not doing disadvantage because dice already hate me.
Okay.
Thank you for that explanation. I appreciate that. I mean, they're cantrips, so I'm gonna fry this little chicken. I'm gonna go for firebolt.
Please don't say that out loud.
Does Avril say that? Gotta fry this chicken.
It's gonna be Deadpool. Not Deadpool. It's gonna be deadpan. I'm gonna fry this chicken.
Literally, like. Okay, so.
All right, remind me. Is there a DC to hit, or is it just?
Yeah, and I definitely didn't hit you. I got a 7.
Is that just against my armor class?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep. Nope. 7 doesn't get these guys.
Beautiful.
Sorry.
Okay, I don't think I have a bonus, so. No, not that I want to use if I'm out of melee, because I would have used it if I was still in melee. But otherwise, I'm good. So that's the end of me, and I do not proclaim that I'm gonna fry chickens out loud. But I think
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We're back at the top of the round. So Thrasi.
An FYI for Avril, if you have a bonus action spell, you can also cast that in addition to the cantrip.
The only thing that's under bonus action, I think I only have one, but I'll check my spells too, and then I'll know for next time.
Cool. Just wanted to let you know.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No worries. I'm gonna hug this motherfucker so bad.
Okay. How do we do that? That was contested grapple.
Yeah.
Right? Contested strength.
So, with advantage. Okay, cool. That was an at 20 this time, so 24 total to grapple this thing.
Yeah, no, you win.
And I did take the grapple feat.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did not build this.
Oh, that's
this
great.
thing right. So I restrained this thing, meaning it has no movement. It can't go anywhere. Attacks against it have advantage, I believe. And unrelated in the moment, but I can grapple creatures one size larger than me. So I really wanted to hug that T-Rex for a reason earlier, but
It was the same outcome.
you're muted.
Oh boy.
Moth.
I was saying it wasn't one size larger than you. It was at least 2 sizes larger than you, because I was medium and I went to large.
I go to large as well when I transform.
Yeah, but the T-Rex is huge.
Yeah, which is one size larger
That's
than large.
one above large.
Oh. I'm in the social sciences. I don't do math.
Hey, call back. Cool.
Cute.
So I'm gonna just hold
that's
this
no
guy.
movement, and attacks are at disadvantage on it, or I have disadvantage.
Double check what restrained is, but it's restrained right now. It definitely can't move, and I'm pretty sure it has disadvantage attacks, and everything has advantage against it. But I can double check in a second.
Okay.
For bonus action, I'm gonna use Second Wind, so I can get some health back.
Fighter? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a rune knight, which is why I can become so large.
Oh man, now I'm putting all the dots together.
Yeah.
That took me a
That's
little
why I
bit.
didn't describe anything of my character, because it was more fun to just reveal it all in silly doses. All right, I healed 10 health, and I'm hugging my friend, and Thrasi's just like, guys, I need you to sign something afterwards, just so that you guys, so I have proof that I have the Velociraptor. Okay.
Perfect. Love it.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
I'm dead.
I might
All right.
be. We'll see.
Next up's Kiki.
See, she doesn't like that they're hurting her friends, but she doesn't like that her friends are hurting them either. And then she doesn't know where Venti went, and now there's a crocodile. So she's very confused. She's
You
just
didn't
like,
see me. You didn't see me turn into a crocodile.
probably not.
You're a ranger. You should know what druids are.
She was trying. She was trying to get She was trying to get the one off of Avril. You know, she was trying to help her friend.
Tunnel vision. I get it. Birds don't have that peripheral vision.
Yeah, no, it's just
Yeah,
super
definitely,
forward.
definitely not an
Dude,
no.
evolutionary advantage that birds have anyway.
I love how in character you are. Pop off, Yuri.
So, oh, she doesn't want to hurt it. So she's going to try to so she doesn't believe that Avril was trying to hit it because she missed, right?
Yep.
So she's like, oh, you're trying to scare it away. That's such a good idea. And so she's going to she, takes her hood off. She's like, fuck the rain, right? And she does that things birds do when their feathers, the crown, they stand up. Or like a cockatiel. It just the feathers just stand up. And she brings her talons out, and she has weapons, but again, she's just trying to hurt it. And so she's gonna jump at it with her talons because they don't do very much damage. But again, she's trying to scare them away. Like, hey, that's the way animals go. And so she's going to roll, and that is an 18 to hit.
18 to hit. Yes.
Okay. And this one hasn't taken any damage, right? I pushed it, and then you missed with your firebolt.
Yeah, none of them have taken damage.
Yeah, we're
This
doing
one
real
just
good.
Okay.
down.
Okay. That is going to be 4 damage.
Okay.
And then I get to do it again, but I have to roll to hit. Ooh. Oh, 20 to hit. So I'm assuming that hits. Rolling damage again, and that is 3 on the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's for a full bird. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay. The raptors are going to do more multi-attacks on everyone. Hello, kitty.
A little raptor. So deadly.
Okay. So the one that Kiki just attacked is going to try to attack back with multi-attack. So 1 bite, 1 claw. So the bite is 14 plus 4, 18.
That just hits.
Okay, so that is 8 damage. And then for the claw, that one rolled off the thing and didn't count because I couldn't tell what it was. So that is 12 to hit.
Misses.
Woo, okay. So just 8 damage. And then the one that's fighting with Venti is also going to do multi-attack because I am not very creative right now. And neither are the raptors. What? Stop rolling off the thing. I have limited space.
You just hear birds squawking.
All right, so 19 plus 4 probably hits you.
Probably.
That's 7 damage for the bite. And a dirty 20 for the claw. And that's 5 damage for the claw. I'm not trying to make this hard, guys.
Okay.
We're being
And then-
idiots. It's fine.
Yeah, it's on purpose. You're all
Half
good.
this crew is stupid.
All right, and then the last one is attacking Thrasi, but doesn't have any movement because it's locked in. So it's kind of like trying to just scratch
Locked
at where
in?
you have. It's locked in. It's
Fucking
grappled.
locked in.
I will say, if I release
So-
this thing, it should be scared of me and just run away at this point.
But it can't because you're hugging it.
Yep.
So it's going to scrabble with like its claws.
Mhm.
And since you're hugging it, it's kind of in your soft tissue area. So it's still going to be a disadvantage, but that's how I'm logicking that this is still going to attack you.
That's fair.
And it sucks. So that's a 7 to try and claw you while you are hugging it.
I think it's just confused at the idea of like it being hugged.
I'm sure every animal has been confused that Thrasi has ever met.
It's like, what the hell?
The Triceratops, the only creature that's ever gotten a warning about what a hug is the entire time.
Okay, so that one didn't work, but that's okay. Yep, that's it. Venti, you're up.
Oh, it's me. Okay. Gosh. The raptor that's nearest me, can I try to hit it with my bite attack?
Yes, you can chomp.
Word. Oh,
Let's go, big chomp.
Ooh,
Nice. Big chomp, big chomp.
All right,
big time.
love that.
big chomp. Double up your damage.
All right, so 2d10 plus 2. Right, that is disappointing. All right, it's like rolling the mushroom dice on Mario Party and then getting the same as you could roll on a regular die. 8 damage with my
Okay.
bonus.
All right.
And
He's looking pretty
also,
hurt.
and make a, what is it? Okay, it says the target is grappled.
All right. So I'll
And-
have to make a strength save to try and get out.
Yeah, so it
Oh,
says
on my
the target
turn.
is
Mouth.
currently grappled. There's no save at this point. They can make a save after.
Yeah, on my
It's
turn.
in your mouth. Wow.
Oh,
Nom nom, baby
nom nom.
bitch. Ah.
One's hugging, one's biting, the other two are playing keep away. It's great.
all right.
What's the
Avril's up.
difference?
Well, the fire one didn't work, so I'm gonna try Ray of Frost this time and see if I can do that one.
Okay.
So I'll go for the 2 of them are grappled, so I guess I'll go for the free one. Because I don't know if spells can hit your party members, but I don't want that to happen.
They can. If
Okay,
it's an
yeah.
area effect.
Okay, I don't think Ray of Frost is.
No, it's single target. So you can roll to hit like a normal attack.
You also would
Cool,
have
cool.
advantage against the one that I'm holding on to right now.
Oh, okay. If it's not gonna hit you, then yeah, I'll go for Thrasi's.
Okay.
Roll twice. Okay. Oh, for once we might not need it, but I'll do it again just in case. Okay, it's the exact same thing twice. 23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
And, 8 points of damage, and speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
Okay, well, it ain't going nowhere.
I know he's grappled, but just in case he gets ungrappled.
Alrighty. Thrasi, your turn.
I have this thing hugged. I'm just gonna say the hug gets too tight instead of purposefully rolling an attack. So
Okay, so
I'm still gonna attack it because like we're playing D&D.
Yeah.
But Thrasi's not trying to
Squeeze
hurt
it?
Yes, Thrasi's
So do
just
you
hugging
wanna-
too tight.
do you want to roll your attack plus your strength modifier?
Yeah.
For the squeeze?
Yeah, I actually also took unarmed fighting as my fighting style, so I can hurt with them.
Mhm.
That is a 16.
That hits. Hard to avoid it.
Yep. And while I'm super large, I add an extra dice, so I roll a d8 and a d6 plus 2. That does 13 damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
Nice.
Oh my god.
It's just
You hugged it to death.
Welcome to this
broke
character.
its spine. You broke its spine. You caved in its rib cage and punctured all its lungs, and it's just it goes limp in your arms. Anything else?
And Moth, you're muted again.
I said big oof.
Big
Also, I'm honestly
Big oof
glad.
indeed.
I'm honestly glad that the mic has been muted because all I hear is the goddamn carnage of my kitten in my room right now.
We can't hear
Like
it.
I got up a moment ago to pick up a mini. She had knocked off my mini display shelf. Just now I heard something that sounded fragile.
Ooh.
So,
I'm gonna
Big oof.
go up behind the one that these two are blasting. And
The
just
one not grappled.
yes,
Okay.
and just stand behind it. I can hide as a bonus action. I don't know how I'm hiding, but if I can theoretically hide, great. If not, I'm just gonna stand behind it. So if it tries moving, I get an opportunity attack. That's all.
Roll a stealth.
Thanks. I took nothing
Check.
in stealth.
I mean, it's. I don't know what you would hide behind as you are currently large.
Me neither. 13.
Oh. I mean, meets it, beats it. So
It doesn't hear me slowly just approach it
that's
from
what I
behind.
taught
a little
my
focused on
players.
something else.
Yeah.
It's a little focused on something else right now. Kiki, you're up.
There's like a literal bird fight going on right now. See. She's gonna do the same thing, so I'm gonna again do like a bird screech and go in with my little talons.
Okay.
As I'm just like flapping. And we're gonna roll to hit. That is a 16 to hit for the first one.
Yep.
Rolling damage. That is really bad. That's 2. Gotta do it again. That is an 18 to hit for the second.
Yep.
You won't let me roll damage. Nice. That is a 5.
It's dead.
Woot.
Oh well.
You've just clawed the crap out of this thing, and it just like falls to the
It
ground.
wasn't
torn to
backing
shreds.
away. At
No,
that
it
point,
wasn't.
it's like a
It's like one of those.
like she
chihuahuas that doesn't know
recognizes
how to
like
back
the
down.
natural like animal, you know, like she knew it was just gonna keep trying to hurt her friends, and if she couldn't scare it away with her bird stuff, it was just gonna probably follow them and keep trying to hurt her friends. So that's what she tells herself, so she can sleep at night.
100% you were dinner. All right, so that leaves the last raptor, who is currently grappled by Venti, is going to try to make a strength save. That's a 10. Does that beat your DC?
No.
Okay, we are still grappled.
Nice.
Venti, what would you like to do?
Keep biting that bitch.
Keep chewing.
All right,
Keep
roll me another chomp.
chewing.
I feel like should I be able to like immediately just do damage since they're in my jaws?
No, you'd have to like
Yeah,
another
so they
chomp.
get like a
Or like
Aw.
continue the hold? Because they just tried to break the hold.
If you roll attack for another chomp, it's at advantage.
Yes, sir.
So
Do you
will
think
most
they taste like chicken?
19.
yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Okay. And
What was the question?
Oh, if you think they taste like chicken. I'm pretty sure there was like a scientific journal somewhere saying that they probably would.
Well, now I want to find that.
or velociraptors?
Yeah.
Just dinosaurs.
Maybe.
Can I make a insight check? For
I mean, I don't
taste?
have that answer, but sure.
Well, I
Googling
would
that
love
right
for
now.
you
I'm pretty
to
sure they do.
theater of the mind it for me. Tell me.
To a crocodile, yes.
All right, I'm gonna roll to see the flavor. Roll for flavor.
Oh no, that was your answer. Yes, it tastes like chicken.
Oh, well, I rolled a 16, so good.
Awesome.
It tastes like
Definitely
chicken. Anyways,
Yay.
the damage was fuck. 8.
Yeah, that one's dead too. Avril got disconnected.
So while she connects back, I'm going to give you guys the result of my Google search.
Yeah.
So the taste of the dinosaur meat depends on the type of dinosaur. Smaller dinosaurs like velociraptors may have truly tasted like chicken. So this one would have. Bigger dinosaurs, because of their large muscles and need for oxygen, would have tasted more like beef or venison. But we are dealing with velociraptors, so this one would have in fact tasted like chicken.
Solid.
And internet, you are welcome. You have that knowledge now. It's in your head.
We are educational and chaotic.
Love it.
All right. So while we're waiting for Avril to pop back, you guys have dealt with the velociraptors. Congratulations, you survived. The last one just goes limp in your crocodile mouth. You can keep eating it or you can spit it out. That's up to you.
I'll spit it out.
Do you stay in your wild shape or do you change back?
I'll stay in my wild shape for now.
Okay.
Actually, no. Actually, I'm sorry. I'll revert. I have like 4 hit points. I'm gonna revert back to my regular shape. It won't matter.
You trip on a rock and just poof back into a person.
You get whacked by a branch.
Bam! Wild shape
Gosh,
ends.
that was quite intense. Wasn't it?
Yes, well, it is the way of nature, I suppose. Quite unfortunate. They seemed more like me than the others did. But
Kiki, it is not quite like me to personally get involved with the individual issues of a person, but are you concerned with your heritage, or you seem quite invested in understanding these creatures? Or do you not have family?
I do. I have a flock, I suppose. But when I heard about this, the reason that I accepted to come was because I was told somewhere that they might have been our ancestors at some point. So I was very interested to know more of my just history and what they would have looked like and acted like, I suppose.
Even
Yes.
after
We've been very,
they have attacked us?
Well, we are all of nature. It is a lot of the animals eat other animals, creatures eat creatures, humans, elves eat meat. It is part of nature. I think you as a druid would understand just the circle of life and the way that it is. I know some of them eat only plants, others don't. I suppose I was hoping I would be able to communicate with them somehow, ask them questions, and learn. But it seems we have become part of the natural circle. And, well, we did what we had to do. Hopefully we meet some others.
Venti will step forward to Kiki and and clasp their little bird hand and say, so we are under the same understanding. Excellent.
Well, yes.
Glad to meet you.
I want to
Kiki.
talk to them first if I can. It is good to meet you again, I suppose.
I would be happy to help you with that.
Yes. Hopefully we can talk to that T-Rex back there at some point.
That would be wonderful. I still need that hug.
Aw.
You do? You do still? Oh, your paper. I suppose this is as good a
Thank
time
you.
as any to sign it.
Also, Thrasi, come...
Velociraptor hug paper. And she will sign that for you.
Yep. With that, Thrasi also brings you just one of the feathers from one of the Velociraptors and say a little bit of family.
Oh,
Thank you so much. You are very, very kind. And then she will take the feather and tuck it into her little satchel pouch thing. Well, I suppose at night would be when the more dangerous of them come out, so it makes sense. We should definitely keep trying to get to shelter. It doesn't look like the rain is letting up.
And as you look down the path, the center is like just there. You're almost there.
Oh, like we can see it.
Yeah, you're almost there.
It seems like
Beautiful.
we should push forward.
Can you sign this first, though?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Avril signs with a fake name. In his just
Of course. A different fake name from the
Avril's
first
still here.
scroll.
Different
Holy
fake
crap.
name. Avril's still here.
Absolutely.
Being usual quiet, because Avril's been pretty quiet. Different fake name than before. This one's
What's
Bertha.
Oh, okay, Bertha. Berlinda.
What were you gonna ask
Bertha,
her?
Beatrice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yay!
Everyone actually went to the right spot. Perfect. Awesome.
Welcome. You just signed.
Win.
You just signed Thrasi's hug sheet as Bertha. That's
I
what
love
we
it.
decided for you.
That's God tier. Thank you.
Oh my
Brilliant
god,
vision.
cat. Get off my key.
Okay, so you guys defeated the Raptors. You had a little heart-to-heart moment. You signed a form, and you finished going to the center. I am railroading a little, yes. You find Wizard Hammond frantically scribing words on the wards, not words, on the mural in the center of the main floor space. There seems to be one ward for each of the territories you've seen. You know, one for the T-Rex, one for the Hadrosaurs, one for the Triceratops. And then some for those you have yet to see. Some that you didn't get to on the tour. So there's different spaces mapped out, and each one has a ward that he's scribing in. Wonderful. You've made it back, Wizard Hammond exclaims upon seeing you. I'm so terribly sorry for all that has happened. One of my associates, whom I will be interrogating once he has been found and captured, set off an anti-magic spell far greater than his capabilities. It knocked out everything we've done here, and I've been trying to restore the wards. I have been unsuccessful so far. I believe he had the spell set into an object, and that object may need to be destroyed in order for me to get the wards back. He's still just scribing frantically while there's other rangers and who knows what, because they're all in uniforms and cannot be identified by their clothes. Are frantically searching around.
Excuse me, what is your name again?
Wizard Hammond.
Your first name? Ow, fuck. Sorry. This cat just bit me on the neck.
No, kitty, no.
She does it lovingly. I'm not a sadist. Anyway, go on. Or masochist, that's the correct term. But look at her. Look at her. Look at this crazy bitch.
Okay, so you're asking Wizard Hammond for his first name?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, John. John, lovely to meet you.
Okay. John.
Hammond.
Mr. John.
Mr. John. John, sir. What is the Oh, okay. Accent. What is the purpose of this whole investigation, this operation that you are kind of lore thing?
But we're just creating the world's most amazing zoo. With creatures we've never seen before. Creatures that died off long ago.
I mean, I can understand the interest in creatures who have long passed and no longer grace our natures, our wilds, but you seem to be in great distress. Why continue this escapade then?
Well, you see, everything was working fine. It's just that the anti-magic spell has broken down all of the wards. Once we find that and get rid of it, everything will be up and smoothing. Assuredly.
How do you know that, though? You seem very unstable. No offense intended, but also quite a critical lens I am implying.
Well, a lot has happened while you were out on your tour, and I am so very sorry that the wagons have stopped. That was part of the anti-magic. You see, one of my associates was in charge of keeping that tour running, and then he disappeared when the storm started, and everything stopped working. And he had quite the financial problem going recently. So it is quite the logical jump that he may have sabotaged this to get out of his financial problems.
Okay, so I understand the trivialities of financial, quote-unquote, issues with the capitalist aspects of certain societies, but you're telling me that the viability, the personal advocacy, the well-being of these creatures is hinging on the financial adequacy of humans?
Well, it won't be any more. He is going to be fired as soon as we find him.
And in that case, who will take their place?
It's definitely someone more qualified. I'm a great judge of character. Gift, really.
I'm gonna approach and grab this guy by the throat and say, I do not trust you. Tell me why I should trust you.
Because without the wards, we can't get the boat to come back to get everyone off the island.
I can turn into a flying creature. Tell me why I should trust you.
Because without the wards, the carnivores will eat the herbivores?
Which is the natural order of things. You have created something entirely unnatural. Why should I trust you? Why should I believe in you?
Because you're a good person?
I'm not a good person, and I try to crush his trachea.
That makes sense. Okay, roll a strength check.
Are you trying to murder John Hammond?
Yes.
Jeez. That took a turn really fast.
All right, you said a strength check. All right, I rolled a 9. I'm gonna use my lucky feat to re-roll that.
Nice. Yeah. Kiki's like, well, I think you're a good person.
19.
Yeah, nope. Okay. He is starting to choke.
Tell me why I should trust you.
Okay, all right. Okay, listen. You can kill him. You can kill him. I don't care, but can you kill him after we figure out what the object is with the wards, so we can put the wards back up and I can get the hell out of here? Would that be okay?
We can leave here without knowing that.
How?
You
Because some
can.
of us don't
I can.
fly.
Yes. But I think Science Lady and Goblin cannot.
Mm-hmm. So just let me get where the ward is. So at least, you know, if you guys want to fly, you can, but at least so I know where the ward is. So if I'm going to die, I'm going to die trying to get out of here.
You said there
Tell
was a
me
map?
how to get out of here.
Thank you.
Was there a map
I do
out?
think you have to stop crushing his windpipe. I don't believe he can talk.
I will allow enough oxygen for speech.
He coughs and gasps, and it takes quite a bit of time. But like I said, we're looking for an object with an anti-magic spell attached to it.
Right, what is the object?
Where?
We don't know.
You don't know what the object is or where the object is.
Correct.
So how are you trying to find
do
it?
I believe him?
He's scared shitless, like he shat his pants. You believe him.
Is there a map out at all of like the area? Like you said, they were looking over something, right? Or they were
Yeah,
doing
the
something?
whole floor is a mural of the island, and he was rescribing the wards for each section.
Gotcha.
Trying to get them back up.
So-
and the rangers were just running around, just looking for things.
How are you intending to find it if you don't know what it is?
It has an anti-magic spell, which in itself is magic. So it should be the only thing giving off magic.
Okay. So are you putting out like a big old detect magic field and you're going to go to wherever it pings? Or what's the idea?
Well, right now I'm trying to contain the carnivores. So that rangers are trying to find the thing.
Right. And okay, so can I talk to your ranger that's doing this?
They're all running around.
Oh, you are not helpful. Listen, I'm gonna let the big scary lady kill you unless you give me the solution. Like, what? How do we help? How do we help? Because I want the hell off this island.
Can you detect where magic things are?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think if anybody, you would be the only one to probably have
Would
a
that be
detect
something
magic spell.
I would have had to have chosen?
Yes.
You could either have the detect magic spell, or you could just roll really high on an arcane
I
spell.
would have to roll because I did not take it.
All right, roll Arcana.
Okay.
Can I give the help action as I'm also like staring at the map and stuff and trying to look at the wards?
Yes.
Cool.
What does help action do?
Gives you advantage.
It gives you advantage.
Excellent. Okay. Oh, we're gonna need it. Fun. Didn't help all that much. 18.
18 is enough. You
Okay.
reach out with all your magic sense, and the only thing that feels magical is the map right below you.
Like on the whole island?
For now, yes.
Okay.
Because
All right.
everything else is being suppressed.
Okay. So I will go to the map that Thrasi is at. And does it is there any way to tell if it's anti-magic or just I know it's magical type of energy?
You know it's containing something with a spell, but since you know there's been anti-magic put all over the whole island and nothing else is working, this must be that spell.
Okay.
I am so
Can
close
I-
to it.
Okay. Is this a type of like map or something that I can pick up, or is it like a phase style thing?
It's a mosaic in the floor.
Oh. Okay. So I'd probably just look at it and I go, someone want to break it? Because that might be our thingy.
Thrasi, who's looking at it, the help I gave you was really Thrasi just looking down and trying to find what animals are the most huggable on like the silhouettes that are there, being like the pterodactyl. That they're gonna be too hard to get to. Ooh,
Well-
Stegosaurus. Oh, they might try to poke my eye out.
And your eyes fall on the velociraptors that you just fought and hugged.
Do we think that There's more of a, we need to hug more, not hug. That's Thrasi's mindset. Is it different in any way?
No, it's just that you squished one recently. And that's what your eye falls on it. You're like, oh, I just squished one. Your eye is just drawn to it.
I will.
Okay, so
It's fate.
I will put my hand on it and see if I can like press it in or do anything to it.
You press in on it and it springs right up.
so we destroyed the floor.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Go to the other ones and see if I can press them up.
Did you lift up the Velociraptor tile?
Yeah.
Okay, underneath it is a little empty hole with a crystal hidden in the chamber below
I was about to
the
start
mural.
stabbing the floor.
Oh, I know I picked this one up. Wait, hold on. There's a crystal in there. I know I grabbed identify. Does that work?
This looks like magic shit.
Yeah, I'll pick up the crystal and I'll identify on it if that will help me.
Okay, it's the crystal with the spell on it. It's the anti-magic crystal.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so does one of you want to, I suppose, smash it to pieces? That should get rid of the spell, no?
Yeah, that would be my guess. Somebody want to break it?
Yes. My talents are not, they're not good for smashing, so one of you will have to do it. I apologize.
I feel like this is a direct call out to me.
Well, I just figured, I didn't let you kill the man, at least not yet. So you might want to, crush something. So I figured.
Make you feel better. Let out the anger. Oh, smart lady, yes. Let it out. On the crystal, not on us, please.
Yes.
Can I try to hit the crystal as hard as I can?
Sure.
Venti smash. Just punches it.
Is it just like a regular strength check?
Yeah. Yeah, roll a strength check. See how hard you can punch.
Nope. I'm using another luck roll.
So they exist.
All right,
That's so funny.
go. Okay, 21.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that
Nice.
works. You punch it really hard and it cracks, and then the crack just goes far enough that it just breaks in half.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So, Mr. Magic, sir in control, did that fix it? Can you put the wards back up?
Absolutely. And he looks at the map and everything is back to glowing. So the wards are already back up. He immediately pulls out some wire, and I think it's wire, and casts sending. And you hear him giving instructions for the largest ship that he owns to come pick up everyone, and to also bring more rangers to help round up all the dinosaurs to get them back into their spaces.
Great. While he does that, I want to try and take one of the halves of the stone, the anti-magic stone we just broke.
He does not notice anything because
Fire,
he's
cool.
looking. He's only looking at Venti, trying to make sure she's not going to kill him. He's like, "See, I'm helping."
Do you have any way to track down the dinosaurs? Do you know where they are right now, or no?
We're still working on that spell because there was no need for it just yet, since we didn't have any free roaming herds.
Damn it! I really want to hug.
We will be getting that one working next.
I really want to go hug a T-Rex, guys. Like I'm so close.
Yes, that is what I was going to ask as well. Would be when you fix everything and then you put trackers on them, and then maybe put like backup wards for when the wards don't ward, and then after you do that and you get you should like maybe have a better what would you call it, hiring process. definitely better hiring process. And then, but when you do that and you do all of those things, would we be able to come back and I can talk to the T-Rex and maybe have another tour?
Absolutely, absolutely. Next time it'll be flawless. When we have control again, everything will be flawless.
Okay, and also maybe have I don't know, like a medical bay or something in case people get hurt for the dinosaurs. Or the dinosaurs get hurt too. And hire some druids. And you know what? I think I will make a list. I will write you a letter and I will send you. And then, you do all of those things. And I think that would be awesome. And then I can come and talk to the T-Rex.
Mr. Hammond, after careful consideration, I have decided to endorse your park. It's been pretty great so far. I've had a really good time.
Thank you. I will make sure to tell the lawyers. And with that, we have survived Cretaceous Playground.
Yay! We get out via boat. Hopefully there isn't a storm still raging and we actually make it back to the mainland.
The storm blows away by the time the boat comes in.
Aw.
Everyone's fine.
It would have been so unfortunate if we survived dinosaurs just to be lost at sea.
But then I could hug a whale. I want to hug a whale.
With the Mosasaurus.
Oh my gosh.
Find the Loch Ness Monster.
Love it, love it, love it. It was great.
Well, outro time. Vinny, what's coming up for records?
Oh god. Yeah, more things for sure. Things and stuff. There might be some stuff and things. On Sundays we'll have Darkness Arc, which has been ongoing and great, and they're in the middle of a fight, which is super excited to happen next session. Last session, one of my players had to roll death saves 5 times to see if they would live or not. It got real close. It was great.
Oh man.
So we're gonna start off with a fight right outside a bar with one of the players at 1 health. It's gonna be great.
Nice.
We have at least 2 one-shots coming up in October. We might even get more because it's the spooky season and people like to get spooky. And then we're gonna have the elemental arcs and the monthly ones going on. And that's some of the stuff. We also a book release soon. That's gonna be fun.
Ooh.
We're officially getting the book released. So that's gonna be great. And that's record stuff. But if you guys would like to shout some stuff out, I'm gonna look and see who we can raid right now while you guys talk up your stuff and the cool things that y'all do.
Coming to a one-shot near you, Montana Joe.
Absolutely. You have to do some tower, some what is it, pyramid rating or something.
I don't know.
It would be great. Some, but there's so many somethings I think that you could do with that. It's just gonna be so great. Yeah, so I do have a couple of things to plug, so I'll go through them very, very quickly. Again, thank you so much for having me here. It was my first time on the channel, and I had an absolute blast. So thank you again for running this game for us and for inviting me to be part of it. I loved it. Now in October it is spoopy season, so we're going to do a lot of spoopy things. I'm going to be over at Hampod playing a game called Crushes and Cryptids, where we're cryptids on like a speed dating type of thing. And so that's going to be fun. Over at Somebody's Heroes on that first Friday of October, we're also doing like a Kill Strahd. That's going to be really fun. Then on that Saturday over on Ain't Got Crit, I'm going to be over at Philly by Night being a bitchy vampire, like the complete opposite of Kiki. So if you want to see me be like a bitch, then that's where you go, and it's going to be so much fun. There's a lot of stuff for Hispanic Heritage Month over at Kate the Great Cosplay's channel. I believe it's called Don't Kill My Character. We're going to be doing a masks one shot. So if you want to see a table of just people celebrating their heritage and being superheroes, that is going to be super awesome. Over again at Hampod, we're doing a Golden Ghouls, which is going to be Vampire the Masquerade, but we're all the Golden Girls. So that's going to be a fun thing as well. And I think, yeah, that's going to be it for now. That's the next 2 weeks coming up. If you guys want to see all of the other awesome stuff that I do, I like to say I collect different tabletop like RPGs, and I collect channels like Pokemon. Basically, I'm trying to play as many different systems on as many different channels as I can. So definitely check me out at Yuri and the Beast on Threads, and you'll see everything that I'm up to. And we'll get really, really spooky. Again, just wanted to thank you for running this game for us and for having us over. And yeah, that's me.
Thank you for coming, Yuri.
Thank you.
And I'm
It was great
last.
having you. Rachel, Moth, anything you guys want to shout out?
I'm a homosexual.
Perfect.
I love that.
No, I'm
That's
not
great.
doing anything. I mean, if you want therapy in the
Yeah.
northwest area of Connecticut, like, don't
I'm
ask
so
for
far.
me. Don't ask for me.
Well,
Because I can't
I
help
feel
you.
like this is the exact thing you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't help you. You can ask one of my cohorts, but I can't help you. If you're into what I'm into, I can't help you.
No. I love that.
Super fair.
As a fellow homosexual, they made me roll with disadvantage for what is it, by visibility day.
Oh my god.
All of my stealth checks were with disadvantage because it's visibility day.
That feels.
Wow.
It wasn't just
that's
me.
fun,
It was
but awful.
it
but
was
fun.
somebody else. Yeah, there was 2 of us on that group. It
Hilarious.
was fun. It was awful.
Hide!
We felt seen
can't
when we
hide.
didn't want to.
We can't hide! No. We can't
That's
hide.
amazing.
Just like CJ Davis said, therapy, but a little gay. That's me.
Beautiful.
Rachel?
Yeah. So hello. If you want to join me on shit, you can. I'm a live streamer and an actor and a voice actor, so I'm live 3 times a week. Feel free to come join us. We create our own TTRPG campaigns, and then I GM them. So if you ever have an interest in seeing your ideas, your creatures, your concepts in a campaign, come join us.
What channel are you on?
Yes, I'm under my name on everything, so you can find me on Rachel Schumacher. I think it's _ for Twitch, Rachel _ Schumacher. You can find the first season already on YouTube if you want to check out the series we did. I mainly GM horror and stuff. So Candela Obscura is the system we're running it right now. Season 2 is currently in the works. It should be out before we hit 2025. So if you like horror and you like shit, come join us. Well, I guess good shit, but like, feel free to watch, feel free to join us, or just come for a casual, live stream. We hang out, we talk all night. Yeah, and then I believe, because they already put out the casting call, so I'm allowed to say it. I don't know what day it is, but I am GMing for Roll for Good in their charity event in October, another Candela one-shot. So if you want a bunch of horror, join them. They do stuff for charity, or come see us on the live stream. And that's all I got.
Awesome.
Love it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Meg, any final things from you?
Thank you for watching this Cretaceous playground. Definitely not inspired by anything else. Records of the Realm has some merch. Go check it out. I'm wearing one right now.
Hell yeah.
Got some fun merch.
Always twinning.
Love it. All right, I'm sending you off to Pantsless Tables, and they are doing a 48-hour charity stream right now. So go.
But are they wearing
just
pants?
send them on some
fun.
support.
Well,
Have a
are
good
they
night,
wearing
guys.
pants?
Nope. They do no webcam needed streaming, so that way people can just comfortably be themselves while they play in whatever aspect they want to. Steve over there is
love
really, really
it.
great. We've had Steve on the channel before.
Awesome.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.